Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another Minecraft Let's Play episode with Chick the Best. Today we are back on the Iron Republic server, and we are going to be doing some building. Well, past episodes we haven't done really much building, so today I've planned a building session for us. And we are going to be building something very special, something very useful for everyone on the server, of course, to use. And that is a River Skeleton spawner. As you see, we've collected a tier 5 skeleton soul shard, and if you place these guys in the nether, you can get river skeleton spawning, which is pretty cool, I think. It's a glitch right now, so it's gonna be fixed pretty soon. So we are gonna have to finish the farmer pretty quickly, because we want to get some heads before they fix the actual glitch. And this is just a little nether tunnel thing that we made. The nether hub is all the way back there, but it's mainly just netherrack. No one has started building it yet. I don't know if they're actually gonna build an actual nether hub or something. So as you saw in this chest, we had a bunch of oil buckets, and these guys are gonna be essential because I haven't actually tested this yet, but I think we can place oil in the nether. Say let's test this, and if this doesn't work, then our plans will need to change. But as you see, it works. So you can place oil in the nether instead of water, which is pretty cool. I bet that's also a glitch, but we can use it for our mob farm as it has the same effects as water, and it doesn't do like any damage, drowning damage or anything like that. So the first thing that you want to make sure when building one of these things is that you have enough space above for like a drop. Right here we probably won't have enough space because we are almost right on top of the nether, as you see by the coordinates in the right hand side corner. So we need 22 blocks up, which is the drop distance we need to bring them down to half hut. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you see we bump into bedrock, and that won't work, of course, getting a bit of lag. Yeah, the server's quite laggy for me for some reason. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So yeah guys, we'll need to go down 22 blocks and make probably a pretty staircase downwards. Like 6 by 6 staircase would be pretty nice. It's gonna look pretty nice once we finish this river skeleton farm. As you see, we've brought some marble along, so, and some stone and some glass, so it's not all gonna be netherrack. So yeah, I'm gonna dig this staircase down. I'll meet you guys right after I do so. Alrighty guys, so we are back once again. And as you see, I have dug a 4 wide staircase, 4 wide because the portal's 4 wide, and just digging all this out would involve too much digging for now, so we are probably going to leave it at 4 wide right now. And the next plan is to use some stone to make some stone slabs, of course, and these stone slabs, because all the other slabs don't look as cool, we are gonna be placing like this. So we can sprint up these guys, and that'll be pretty handy if we need to run or anything like that. And the staircase goes down about, I think, 22 blocks or something, but it is of course enough for us to dig upwards, and yeah, that's pretty cool. This is not going to be like the most efficient spawner. I'm gonna make the room, of course. I'm gonna make all the spawning spaces available, but what's not gonna make it so efficient is the amount of oil that's gonna be required to actually build this spawner. Because we need to make like a pillar up made of oil, not a whole pillar, but like a pillar with signs in between each oil block. Not sure why this chunk is not loading. There we go, fixed it. But yeah, as you see, I have turned my sounds down quite a bit, and that was because all the guests were annoying me. So yeah, this looks quite nice and dandy already. Of course, we're going to spruce it up with different blocks on the sides and stuff like that, but for now it will do. And what we'll do now is make a room back here. Not sure how big, but this room's gonna include the little spawner room, which we're gonna make 9 by 9 because I'm not sure which way you need to go 3, which way you need to go 4 from the spawner. I know that spawners spawn in 8 by 8 square, but I don't know exactly which side to go to make it 8 by 8. So we're gonna make it 9 by 9, not as efficient, but still sufficient. And that rhymed. That is cool. I don't usually rhyme, but today it's different. Weekend starting off again. Had to go back to school because our holidays ended soon here, since our school started late. Other people probably go back to school this Monday, but I had to go back to school on Thursday. I like the holidays because I can record more on the holidays, and it's much better that way. But of course, we're also gonna have some fun this weekend. Probably gonna try out some streaming, and gonna give you guys the link at the end of the video to my Twitch account. I found a program that doesn't lag my computer almost at all, which is awesome. And we're gonna be doing some streaming. Probably gonna be doing some streaming on here, as well as on vanilla. Plus, probably some MineZ and other mini games included. I hope you guys check that out. Actually, I'll post the link on the screen right now. It is twitch.tv/WolfChickTheBest, of course. As usual, WolfChickTheBest is my username almost everywhere, except for my Skype, of course. And to those who want to know my Skype, it is secret. Anyways, it's quite boring watching me digging netherrack. So I'm gonna finish digging out this room, and then we're gonna start setting up the actual spawner room and stuff like that. Might also need to farm some wood because I don't think I have enough wood to actually make the signs for the water elevator. So yeah, we'll see. But of course, wood is quite easy to farm, and we might just grab someone else's. I don't know. If someone wants to provide. And why do I keep switching to my carrot? I don't know. But anyways, gonna finish digging this out, guys, and we'll meet you guys right back here. See ya. And we are back yet again. So, what I have done is dug out this room completely. I think this is long enough. Of course, we are gonna have storage boxes on the side, or even barrels, like for bones and coal and stuff. Yeah, this thing gives coal, which is gonna be pretty useful. They might automate the process and stuff like that. Say one problem I have realized when building this was that we made an even room, but if we were gonna make this 9 by 9, this would be not centered. Of course, the spawn is not centered right now, but at least the glass is gonna be centered right over here. So yeah, I think this is much better. I actually figured out the spawning instead of making it 9 by 9. And just so you guys know, it happens like this. Basically, you look at your X and Z coordinates, I'm pretty sure. The two first numbers on the top right. And when both of them are decreasing, you need to count out 4 blocks that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And when they're both increasing, you need to count out 3 blocks this way. And 1, 2, 3, as you see right there. And those stone slabs at the top is where I'm gonna place the spawner. Not on top, not on the bottom, but exactly where they are. And right below here, we needed 3 spaces instead of 2, because river skeletons are actually 3 high, or 2.5 high, but they will fit in a 3 high room. So yeah, we need to make this 3 high so they can actually fly under the spawner. And we made it 3 spaces above the spawner as well. And this of course is also because they are 3 high, and this will make the spawner more efficient. Even though tier 5 spawners are so efficient that even blocking off a bit of spawning space won't damage them, of course. So the plan on what to do next is place all this netherrack in the little canvas bag I have right there, and take out some marble. Inside of a spawner, we're gonna make it look like a laboratory. So we're gonna use a clean block like marble. So I think I'm gonna replace all these floors with marble right over here, and the walls too. We might insert some lighting, since tier 5 spawners actually don't even pay attention to light. They are only disabled via redstone signals. That is pretty cool. So we can light up that room however much we want. Place glass all over the, like, right here, and it won't affect the spawner at all. We of course need to make like a disabling switch of some kind, because otherwise it would get insane with the amount of mobs spawning from this thing. But anyways, I think I am gonna clean this room up, like replace the netherrack with marble. And back there, of course, we'll do another block, maybe stone brick or something. We'll think of something. But yeah, and I'll return back to you guys right after I do that. See ya. Welcome back, guys. So I made a little tidbit of a mistake, and that was because I counted 4 from right over there, and that was a mistake because water actually flows 8 blocks, but we are not going to use water, we are going to use oil. Oil flows 8 blocks as well. So yeah, we'll need to go all the way back to here, which means that we count 4 blocks from this edge right over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the spawner will go right over here. And wait, what am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. The spawner will need to go right over here. Don't even know why I place it right over there, but it will need to go right here, which will allow us to have 3 blocks this way. Yep, I think that's right. And we're going to finish placing this marble and return back to you guys as I said before. Alrighty, so we are back, and I have replaced the netherrack with marble, which looks kinda cool. Looks kinda like a laboratory sort of thing, like I expected it to look, which is cool. And one thing I forgot to replace was this floor, of course, but we can always do that. Not always, because when the spawner is going to be on, of course, it's going to be difficult to replace stuff. But next, what we need to do is get our oil buckets, which we have upstairs. Throw away some of this netherrack, because I'm probably never going to get a magma crucible or anything, so this stuff is pretty much useless to me. We are going to grab the buckets now and some glass, and that will allow us to make the more technical part of this spawner, which is the flowing water, flowing oil thingy, my jig. This is just going to be placed just like water in a regular spawner, but it's going to be different in the fact that it's going to be, of course, oil. It's going to be black, but of course it's going to have the same functionality. And of course we've already tested that oil can be placed in the nether, and it flows the same amount of blocks as water, which is quite useful for us. I wonder if we can place it every 2 blocks. No, we can't. So it doesn't create an infinite water source, of course. If it would mean that you could replicate oil, which is of course not a good thing, because that would mean infinite energy. No one wants infinite energy, that makes the game not interesting. But anyways, yeah, this is how you place the oil in the spawner. The spawner is 3 blocks on top of a oil, or 2 blocks on top of a oil, 3 blocks on top of a marble. Sorry, losing my voice a bit. But what I grabbed the glass for is right over here. We're gonna make this a whole spectator area type thing, and so we can watch the skellies fly by. Gonna be kind of cool. And what we're gonna work on next after we finish the spectator area is the actual drop part of the spawner, and this is also gonna be done as in a default Minecraft spawner type thing, but of course we're gonna use oil once again. And as you see, we're getting quite a bit of lag for some reason. And just to vary up the blocks a bit, let's use stone slabs right here. Actually, it looks kinda sweet. I like how marble and stone slabs mix. Looks kinda cool. Take a look at that. That looks pretty awesome. But anyways, next thing that we are gonna do is farm some wood. Actually, I have enough wood for a couple of signs, so we are gonna make 3 signs to show you guys how I'm gonna place the oil, and afterwards we're gonna do it AFK. Oh yeah, one thing that we need is an oil bucket right there, so the skellies fly this way, and this might create a bit of a problem, but we can probably avoid that, and they're gonna push each other anyways. So we are gonna make the little tube thing right over here, stuck in a block, not a good thing. And I just realized that I'm not gonna have enough signs. But basically, right here we're probably gonna make marble just for the first part. And we're out of pickaxe, dang it. Out of everything this episode. And as you see, we're making iron pickaxes. I know it's a waste, but we have a bunch of iron at our place, so yeah, that's not really a waste. So the marble, we're gonna make it marble only right over here, and that is because we probably won't see the rest of the tunnel upwards, because we are not actually gonna make a glass pane thingy over there, because that would destroy our OCD, kinda, and I have a bunch of OCD. But anyways, how this is gonna work is, like in a regular spawner, skeletons are gonna arrive here. Then I'm gonna place signs every 2 blocks, like this, and oil in between the signs, like that. But of course we won't place it right now because, as you see, it creates this downwards waterfly. You'll need to place signs over here as well. And I am not sure why that oil is glitching out. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this little tunnel upwards. It's gonna be 22 blocks as we said before. And we're probably gonna end off over there, right in the center, so that all the skeletons fly right to the center over there. Anyways, we are gonna be back to place the spawner afterwards. See you guys. Alright guys, so while we are back over at my base, at my new base, I decided to show you guys the place a bit. So what we have here is a couple of chests. We don't have much here yet because we haven't actually transferred our stuff over to here. Our jetpack fuel is gonna end soon, which is not good. But as you see there, we started digging a bit, and what I'm planning to do with this area is dig out this whole area and make a perimeter of at least 64 blocks, let's say, all the way to bedrock. Gonna turn off void fog, and you're gonna have a base at bedrock. Don't know why, but I just feel like digging. And of course here I tried to achieve that with my mining turtle, and I set it to excavate 64, but as you see, it stopped and it glitched out. So we are probably not going to use mining turtles for this operation. Probably best to use whatchamacallit, quarry. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna chop down some of these trees over here for some signs and get back to you guys in the nether. So see you guys soon. Welcome back once again, guys. So we have made the little shaft over there, and we have our first test subject to test if this drop is actually enough to kill the river skeletons. It is a willing test subject named Zombie Pigman. Come on down here, Pigman. Come on, man. It won't hurt. It will just hurt a little. And you are dead. So yeah, this drop is enough, which is awesome. If we have to raise this a bit, this doesn't matter. But if we had to dig down here, then that would be pretty tedious. But if this is a raised platform, that would be pretty cool, I think. What we're gonna place around here is gonna be glass, probably, like a laboratory where we study river skeletons. Pretty cool idea, I think. Like that. And I think that will be it for the actual technical part of the spawner. Awesome. So I kill you, scared of something, but whatever. So yeah, you see we have a river spawner now set up and ready to test. So what I have done here is place these signs as I was planning, and yeah, they all push each other, of course, over here, and then they go up here, which is about 22 blocks or something, and then there's a double water stream to drop them down here, and they'll be trapped. Losing my voice, signifying that it's time to probably end off the episode for today. Anyways, let's place the actual spawner. And of course, it's a tier 5 soul shard, and that means that it will spawn when the chunks are loaded. It will spawn a mob every second or so, which is pretty cool. And that is how you make a soul cage, by the way. That's where you place the spawner. And you'll probably also need a lever to activate and deactivate the spawner. So let's make ourselves some cobblestone and make ourselves a lever. Just like that. So this will probably be pretty dangerous, and I might die. Hopefully I won't, but I might. Just telling you guys so that you know. Let's make ourselves a little outlet closer than this. Like maybe over here. And 3 high so we can actually fly out. I know I'm wasting glass, but we have a bunch of it. Right. So let's place the stone block on top. And this is where we are going to place our lever. And this is where we are going to place our soul cage, right over here. Hopefully all this works. And my attempts to make this haven't gone to waste. So it is time to test. Let's see. Yep, this is all sealed up. And let's place the shard inside. Exciting. Exciting moment. Oh my god. Look at them all. Wow, that was like the first second of spawning, and they spawned like 5 already. Wow. Good thing I disabled it in time. Of course, we'll need to make a better system for enabling and disabling it, but for now, you'll probably just need to break the glass and not shift click on the lever, but click on the lever like that. And that's going to enable the spawner. Just like that. take a look at the spawning rates of that thing. My goodness. That is a bunch of skeletons. Now let's see if this fall distance is enough to kill them. Why'd you stop spawning? Oh yeah, there's too many mobs by the spawner. Yep, that is enough to kill them, so we'll probably need to up it by 1 block so they don't die. They'll need to test this several times to see what elevation actually works. We might need to raise it by 2 or something. Why are they all dying? Stop dying, mobs. That's not good. Regular skelly spawning. Not sure why that's happening. But not a bunch. So yeah, they're dying. We might need to raise it by 1 more. Let's try to raise it by 1 more. Hopefully they will stop dying. Just let me place a block. God dang it. And there we go. Now they are not dying. Or are they? Nope. Or maybe. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Probably should have used a prettier block for right over here for now. Like this. Throw out this redstone. Who needs redstone? And they are still dying. Oh my god. What is going on? This is not good. Stone right there. Yep, they keep on dying. So what we'll need to do is probably decrease the elevation of how much we raise them up. And of course they don't spawn as quickly because we are failing to get them away from the spawner quickly enough, which is not good as well. Actually, maybe this elevation is enough. They don't seem to be dying as much anymore. Although, just to prove me wrong there, it decided to die. I don't know, maybe a drop trap would be better, but I thought like digging down 22 blocks would be a nuisance. And plus there's the nether back there, so that'd take quite a bit of time because of a amount of lava and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna fix this up, as in decrease the amount of space they drop, and then I'll return back to you guys. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. If these guys don't actually wither me, hopefully I can disable the spawner successfully. Doesn't look like it. But of course they are dying, so that's no biggie. Stop spawning, you nuisances. Well, anyways, gonna disable the spawner and make the drop height smaller. So see you guys soon. Alrighty, we are back again, guys, and I have decreased the drop distance and started placing half slabs all over the place because, as you see here, we left the area and then pigmen started spawning, which of course in an XP grinder where you hit stuff is not very great because you might hit them as well, which would be detrimental to our cause, of course. But we are not gonna have enough slabs to finish this, so we'll probably get that done next episode. So before finishing this episode off, I wanted to actually test how this spawner functions. I know it's not utilizing the full efficiency of a tier 5 spawner, because these guys are not getting away from the spawner fast enough, which is okay, I guess. Maybe you'll extend that tunnel that way a bit so that they get away from the spawner faster. Would be quite handy. And of course, next episode, we'll be working at automating the farm. Possibly placing some obsidian pipes down there, which can pick up the stuff afterwards. And we can just keep the chunk loaded then. And pick up the coal automatically and stuff like that. But let's try to get a witherhead, which should be pretty easy with our Whirlpool 2 enchant, and we're not getting any. What the heck? Weird. and some are still dying, unfortunately. Dang it. But yeah, for sure we need to increase the spawning efficiency of that thing. We need to move the pathways a bit, and hopefully that will increase the efficiency of the spawner. Because this thing should spawn like 5 mobs per 2 seconds, which it's not right now. And oh yeah, if you guys, there we go, Riverhead. And if you guys are wondering where I got the level 5 soul shard, I went in the Twilight Zone, or not Twilight Zone, just the Twilight biome. Not biome, but oh my god, what is happening? Okay, dimension. And there I found one of those little castle things, and it contained quite a bit of spawners, the one that spawns the lich. And from there I grabbed the spawners. 5 spawners is all that's needed pretty much to grab these guys, and it was pretty easy. But anyways, yeah, we'll increase the spawn efficiency of this for sure for next time by extending the tunnel that way. But my voice is getting pretty tired right now. Probably going to be streaming tomorrow, maybe decorating this room on stream. So if you guys want, check twitch.tv/RalphChickTheBest out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Goodbye.